How are you? Is it going? Are we going?
Well, YouTube is.
Is Facebook?
I didn't get a message from Facebook yet.
Hold on. We might not quite be there
I
yet.
don't see it flopping on Facebook.
Okay, because
Something ain't right.
Broadcast failed. Try again.
Okay, try again. Hopefully, people on Facebook,
I don't want to post that.
people on YouTube will find this entertaining. There's already somebody watching. Welcome. Glad you're here.
Hold on.
Let's see. So, any link here? Having problems with Facebook, of course. That's why we like YouTube.
Okay, I need you to be quiet for a second.
Is it working now?
Hello, everybody. We kind of had a technical difficulty, and now my camera is all wonky. Bill's gonna have to fix that. Sorry about that. We started the live, and Facebook just disappeared it. So here we are. Thanks for joining us.
How are we?
I'm crooked. There, a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go.
You like
Awesome.
that? All right.
Awesome. So sorry about that, but here we are. Thanks for joining us. This is Raincross Farms Makery. I'm Robin. Adjusting my camera and working on the computer is my husband Bill, and we are so thrilled to be hosting this segment with Craft Round the Clock. And I'm going to get this up and going so that you can get the keyword.
I'm trying to get it up.
Well, don't do it just yet.
Facebook being a stinker today.
Yeah, things are wonky. Okay, let me get rid of that. Let me change that. I'll be right with you guys. How is everybody tonight? Tuesday evening. I hope you had a great Labor Day yesterday. Okay, I think that should be good to go. So hopefully our keyword is up so Bill can post that.
Sorry.
And so our keyword tonight is skeleton. So be sure and type that in.
Cheryl just did. Hello, Cheryl.
And let me know if it worked. Turn that off. Awesome. Hello. Oh, thanks for joining us. We would love it if you would give our page a heart. Follow us. Follow us both on Facebook at Raincross Farms Makery, where most of you are watching right now, but also on YouTube. We are about 15 subscribers away from 1,000. So if you aren't already subscribed to us on YouTube, please do that. It is at Raincross Farms Makery. Bill might even put up the link in the comments, and you can join us there. Take a look at some of our saved videos. You know what I'm trying to say.
No idea.
I don't know.
There's Alana.
Anyway, hey Alana, hey Dibby. Yay, you get to watch us live. Yes, if you are watching and there's a red box up here that says live, you're watching us live as we're doing this. If it's not there, you're watching the replay. Either way is fine. Just be sure and comment #replay so we know you watched us. Awesome. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Sonda. Awesome. Oh, and also sprinkle this video out to your friends. Okay, so we are going to be doing a Halloween type project I'm not super huge on Halloween, but I do love this transfer, and I do love our glow-in-the-dark paste, which we're going to use. So now is the time to be working on your Halloween crafting because supplies will be gone. And I'm going to start my timer. We are having, if you type in the word skeleton, that will get you entered into our weekly drawing that we neglected to have Sunday night. So we will do 2 of them next Sunday. But on Sunday nights, we have a weekly drawing. We spin the wheel and you get entered, and you get entries every time we go live by commenting our keyword. But when we go on Craft Around the Clock, when we host a segment, we generally get a lot more viewers. And so I like to do a giveaway at the end of the live. So in order to get entered into this evening's live giveaway at the end of this live, you just need to comment. And when my timer goes off, Bill's job is to look and see the last comment that shows up on his screen, and that person gets their name in a ticket, and we'll have that drawing at the very end. Hello, Karen. Hey, Cheryl. Bill just got home. I haven't talked to him about what we talked about, but I will let him know. Okay, so here is our transfer. I've got this feeling in my bones, is the top part. And then the bottom part are these dancing skeletons, and it says, "Hey boo, if you've got it, haunt it," instead of flaunt it. Get it? So we are going to do this transfer for Halloween, and here is my surface that I'm going to use. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was months ago, but it was 90% off. Apparently the Avengers were not as popular as they had anticipated, and so I have this. It's a pretty decent wooden, it's press board, but a decent wooden board. I got it for, regular price was $19.99, so I got it for $2. And we're just going to paint over this because I'm not a huge fan of the Avengers anyway, so Bill will just have to deal with that. So we are going to paint this up black. And I'm going to do that with my Waverly chalk paint. This I got at Walmart. Just about every craft store has some brand of chalk paint. And okay, Bill's commenting, so I can't see who is there. I can't be talking to people. So I'm going to show you my trick for painting large flat surfaces. I like to use these sponges from the Dollar Tree instead of brushes, because brushes end up leaving brush strokes. Hello, Karen. Hello. Actually, I've already said hello to Cheryl. Hello, Carol. Okay, so these are called nail guard sponges. I get them at the Dollar Tree. You get like 6 of them in a pack, and they look like this. And I use this spongy part. It's kind of like a sponge brush, only it doesn't have the handle, and they last a good long time. This is full size. Generally, I cut them in half and use them like this size. If you rinse them out right away, you can reuse them again. But I'm going to use a brand new one. I'm going to use the full size because I got a big area here. And I'm just going to put some paint. Now my black is pretty thick. And I'm just going to drag this across the surface. Paints it up super fast, good coverage. And minimal, well, you don't have any brush strokes. You have maybe some sponge strokes. But it works pretty fast. So give it a try. And I think I put just...
You're just using chalk paint, right?
I'm just using chalk paint. I'm not using my chalk paste.
Like
this is just
Waverly stuff you get from...
I just showed it. Waverly. They also have other brands, but... what I use, and I'm just making sure I don't have any globs or streaks, and this actually looks like it covered in one coat.
There's Betty. Hi, Betty.
So hopefully if I am streaming into Craft Around the Clock, somebody let me know, because I'm wondering if, because of our little snafu when we first started that I might not be there. And you know what I did is I got some goobers on there, but that's okay. I'm gonna just drag those off.
Hi, Karen Williams.
Hey, Karen. Hello, Betty. Okay, there's the timer. Bill's going to.
Karen Williams.
Karen, woohoo! Okay, let me write that down. So Karen is our first entrant into our drawing at the end. So she's our first ticket in the bucket.
Yeah, I missed you on Sunday, Karen. Hello, Patty. Hello, Betty. Oh, I already said hi to Betty. She's replying. Thank you. Somebody's paying attention.
Okay, and I dribbled some little choppers. So I'm going to take this and kind of smooth that out.
Well, for those of you who have not signed up for on our YouTube, we appreciate you doing that.
So I'm just going to dry this up, and you're going to tell me, what did y'all do today? Are you having something fun for dinner? So Patty,
What is that you made for dinner, huh?
it is a version of chicken Alfredo with noodles. Mm-hmm.
Patty says, came in a little late. What surface are you painting on?
Oh, I just painted on it. It is it's an Avengers sign that I got at Hobby Lobby when it was 90% off. So it was probably in wintertime, and it was probably from their spring collection, and it was 90% off. So I got it for like $2. Hey, Tracy. See you. You had a very busy weekend, didn't you, Tracy? Alana, hello. Had lunch with a friend. Good. Good. Hope all is going well with all of you. Anyway, we're going to be making this cute little Halloween type sign. I've got this feeling in my bones. And then I've got these cute little dancing skeletons that we are going to paste in glow in the dark. So I'm just drying up my surface. And I'm going to wax this because I'm going to be putting these sticky transfers down. And when I peel them up, I don't want to peel up the paint. If any of you are interested in the supplies that I'm using tonight, when you type the word skeleton in the comments, you'll get a message to your messenger, and there's a link to product info, and that'll take you to a link to tonight's supplies. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, feel free to go ahead and browse there. If you can't find it, just send me a message and I'll get you all set up. Right. I Love Lucy sings the Bone Song.
I think I'm gonna have to look that one up on YouTube.
I don't remember that. Was it the knee bone connected to the leg bone and all of that? That's not one I remember.
That'd be something.
Yes, they are either breakdancing or doing the skeleton shuffle. I don't know. Sure. Dry. Okay, so that was the one. You know, I don't, that one does not come to mind. I will have to go look it up. All right. Again, this is a surface I got at Hobby Lobby. Underneath it is an Avengers poster. I think it is about 19 by 13 inches. There's my timer.
That's Betty.
Betty. We put Betty's name down. And while that finishes drying, let me get rid of that. Okay, so this is painted. We're going to put some surface wax on it. This is just clear paste wax.
Michelle.
Okay, not sure if it was called that, but that was what I was talking about. Okay, yeah, I don't know the exact name of the. Okay, so
Now she's doing the
not so skeleton. Okay, so just a little bit of paste wax just to protect the surface from that sticky transfer I'm about to put on it.
Hampty Boy is watching on
Hampty Boy.
YouTube.
Hello, Hampty Boy on YouTube. How you doing? How did we ever get Hampty Boy?
I don't know. You needed something to go off of, I guess. Hampty Boy says the boy is watching.
The boy. He's watching the mom. Hampty Boy is my son.
Yeah, no, I tried that.
Be careful. Don't say it.
On the
The device?
on the I'm trying to think what the 365 P365. I tried it with the magazine in, and yes, it did unlock a little bit easier, but not. It's still pretty stiff.
Okay, so I'm just buffing off a little bit extra. Okay, and there is no up or down. There was some hanging hardware on the back. I took it, excuse me, I took it off because we're not going to be hanging it this way. We're going to be hanging it this way. So I've saved it. I can reuse it. So let's start with we've got this feeling inside my bones. I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth, because I've used this before, but it's still probably pretty sticky. So I'm going to put a little bit of fuzz on this so that the sticky part doesn't stick so tightly.
Michelle, try again. You missed an E. That's why I
Yes,
didn't respond to you.
Skeleton. So we're gonna just chalk this in white.
Well, you're supposed to be on Craft Around the Clock, right?
Yes,
Well,
and I am.
Are you on
I
it?
believe so.
You got clear though?
I
I
believe so.
can't check on mine.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of center this here. And I'm actually going to put it down just a little bit more. And I think I'm going to leave off this "Hey Boo, if you've got it, haunt it." I think I'm going to leave that off. I'm just going to have the skeletons down below. So I'm pushing this down so there's no air bubbles, making sure there's no big chunks of lint underneath here. And I'm going to just do this in white paste. So this is bright white Chalkology paste. I sell this in my shop. You can find it in that cart link I talked to you about. And I'm going to use my small size squeegee. And I'm just going to put some paste on there. And I'm going to drag that over the screen. And I just got it on the surface where I didn't want it. That's okay. I can clean that off.
Hey, Hampy boy, how is the video feed on your end? Here, is it smooth? Hi, Rosie Bister.
Hello, Rosie.
Lennox says, good call, Robin. It'll look better that way.
Not into the haunting stuff. I don't mind the cute little skeletons, but nothing necessarily wrong with it, just not my taste. Okay. Scrape the excess off.
That was a beep.
Oh, where's my time? And I'm going to peel this off. Let me show you. Because I've got this feeling in my bones. Pretty, pretty. Okay, I love that stark black and white. I'm going to dry this up. And then I'm going to pull out. I've got, instead of just chalking this directly on here, we're going to give it a little bit of depth. I have some wooden cutouts of the shapes, and I have painted them black already. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little skeletons. And so I've got 5 little skeleton pieces. We do sell these in our cutout shop. So if that is something you're interested in, I'm looking for my cardboard.
Did you reset your timer?
I did. Oh, I didn't put the name down.
Alana.
What was the name?
Alana
Hendricks.
Empty boy says the video quality is good.
Okay.
Good, thanks, bud.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I painted one side black, and we're going to end up gluing these puppies down, but we're going to chalk on the little bones. Chalk the bones on here. So I'm going to take this off. And
you need to wax those little guys?
I do. Time do I have? I've got time.
I didn't know if you'd need to wax them because they're so small and you got so much.
I'm gonna wax them. I'm gonna wax because I don't want to peel up any of the paint. Not only would it ruin the surface here, I don't want the paint to stick on the back of my transfer.
Hi, Patty.
I'm just gonna give this a.
We got 25.
Woohoo!
Oh, just got 24. All right, we made 25. And you got 3 on YouTube.
Awesome.
So I got to watch between YouTube and the feed to see who wins. Uh-oh, somebody's giving lots of emoticons there.
Emoticons.
Oh, no angry faces.
No angry faces.
No crying faces.
That makes Facebook say, "Ooh, what are they doing?"
Thank you for sprinkling, Betty.
Thank you. how many of you like to wait for Halloween somewhat? On a scale of 1 to 10, how for Halloween? Okay, I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to need it again. Because we're going to start with a layer of white. Welcome, Ellie. Where are you from? Then you need to know that if you want to be entered into our weekly drawing that we hold on Sunday nights, type the word skeleton in the comments and that will get you an entry. We are also having a drawing tonight at the end of this live. And you get into that by commenting. And when my timer goes off, the last person whose comment shows up, you know what? These are the old transfers, so they're not see-through. I'm going to have to kind of hold this up to the light to get that centered on there.
Ellie's it's in Longview, Washington. We're in Lewiston, Idaho. So we're sort of neighbors.
Okay, I'm gonna do these one at a time.
So you were asking how many people decorate. Alana says 0. Cheryl says 0. Patty says yes is 6.
Okay.
Claire says she does more for fall. Ellie doesn't do Halloween. Jesse about 4. Betty says I used to have a party for the grandkids because we live in the country. I just took them to trunk or treat last year. Chris does inside decorating, does about an 8.
Okay. So I end up doing kind of the cutesy stuff, not a lot. I focus on pumpkins and scarecrows, maybe some black cats just because I like cats. Not a lot of the spooky stuff. Okay, so here is our first one.
Yeah, we don't. Was that a
that was the timer.
Who's on it? So Ellie, you just got entered into our
tonight's drawing. You got entered into our drawing for this evening. At the very end, we will pull a name out of our little bucket. And you got entered because you were the last comment when the timer went off. Okay, this one. You know, this sure makes me appreciate our newer transfers that are see-through.
You said maybe put it upside down and paste on that way, but
I could, but I'm
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get it a margin around it. I could do. Oh, you have the light pad.
It's it. Let me get this up for you.
You have the.
We haven't had to use it in a while.
No, since they've changed this. Okay, so let's get our next little guy. So this is actually one of last year's designs that was popular, and they brought it back, but it's on the old material that is not quite as see-through as our newer ones.
I gotta plug it in.
On the computer.
We haven't used it, and so that's not a USB, is it?
It should be.
Is that a USB? There it is. Okay. Okay. We got you lit up now.
Okay, so I'm putting down a layer of white, and then I'm going to go over it, and I'm going to put down a layer of our glow in the dark.
Oh, okay, Cheryl. I'll get the link somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere.
Okay. I believe if you, it might just be a link to the set. When you comment skeleton and you click on product info, one of the choices is tonight's tonight's supplies, and then there's one that says project cutouts. That will get you to these cutouts. Won't get you to the. I suppose you can go from there to the
I can give them the link to the square
to the
site.
shop. Yeah, it should be the first thing because it's the last thing I put in. Okay, so
Okay, I just sent the link to the square site that is that's where you can buy the laser craft. I'll put it over here on YouTube also.
so before we had our newer transfers that were more transparent, we had to do it with the light box. It
Mary,
worked.
can you check that link and see if it goes through for me, please? On YouTube. It should. I'm just making sure because it's a square site. It's not not like it's linked to Facebook.
This one off. They are so cute. The little dancing skeletons.
That's so cute. Sorry. Let's over the top on that one. That light table thing, that background light really helps, doesn't it?
It sure does. But it's a pain compared to the newer ones where I can see through the green part.
Carol says cool. Claire says cute. Chris says cute.
Wait till you see
Jesse
them.
says that's so fun.
Wait till you see them stuck down on the board. Here's our other little guy. And then let's move this over and get this guy. I think he's like break dancing or he fell down or something. I don't know. Come on. Running out of time.
Betty says the glow in the dark will look good on those. You better believe it.
So I may run out of time for gluing them down. So I will do that after. But I do want to get the glow in the dark put on. Did I set that? Yep.
Ellie, I can't remember where Longview is. Is that over by Seattle? Is that in the? I can't look it up right at the moment, so my.
Okay, so we've got all 5 of our little guys. I'm going to clean this off real quick while those are drying because we're gonna do this again with our.
There's your beepers. No, nobody on YouTube. We got Betty, so got it back there. Oh, there they go. Sharon Staten.
Sharon Staten, not sure. Okay, so let me clean this up real quick. I'm just going to start with water. And I'm going to begin with a, where did they go?
I don't know. What are we
These
looking
are, I forget what they're called, Swedish dishcloths. And I'm just going to get this damp, wring it out, and I'm going to wipe off that top layer of paste. This is optional, but it kind of helps get the cleaning process going.
Okay, 50 miles north of Portland. All right. Yep. Chris, you're right. Glow in the dark is super, just like the catch you did with the eyes.
Yes.
Those behind you? Yeah, those are right there.
They're right
behind
there.
you.
We'll probably see those when we turn out the lights. Okay, this just gets the top layer of paste off. I'm going to switch over to my board eraser, which is a lot like a magic eraser. And I'm going to give it another spray. These transfers are reusable. Like I said, I got this last year. I used it a couple times last year. And the company guarantees you can reuse them 10 to 12 times. I happen to know from experience that if you clean them up really well, promptly and thoroughly, you get a lot more uses out of these. You can probably get 20 uses or more. Now, it's still not clean. I can still see paste in the screen. Oh, I didn't start the timer, Cheryl. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, because I was doing something else.
Okay. So I'm going to spray it again, and I'm going to hit the back of this, pull out all of that paste out of that screen. Dry it off, and we'll put it back down over, and we will chalk on the glow in the dark. The reason I had to have the white down is because the glow in the dark really doesn't have much of a color. It's just a real murky, milky color. You wouldn't see the white if I just did the glow in the dark. But we want to be able to see the white, and we want it to glow. So the glow in the dark is kind of meant to be an over the top of something. I'm going to dry this off because we're going to reuse it. Racing against the clock. Can do this. Okay. Put my light board back down. Good. And I'm going to make sure these guys are dry. Cute little skeletons. A lot of, I don't know if you can see all that detail in there. Just a light layer.
Betty says, are you going to do the words in glow in the dark?
I am not. I'm just going to do I can always go back later and do that, but I'm just going to do the skeletons. So here is our glow in the dark paste. And you just use it like regular paste. I'm going to give it a stir because it's been a while since I've used it. And it will pretty much dry clear over the top of this white. So now I'm going to line up where I chalked before so that I'm only going over the white. Oops. Same thing, I'm just chalking over it again.
Carol, I saw that, but it seems to be flowing okay now.
What, are we having streaming problems?
Yeah, we froze once really for a good 20 seconds or so.
Okay, so I'm trying to do a really good job because I really can't see that it has gone, because it's basically clear. I'm just making sure it got everywhere. We'll let it dry. Let's line up this guy. that dry. We'll line up this guy, keeping my eye on the time. Just lining up. Lining up where I chalked the white earlier.
Apparently it didn't freeze on YouTube, but it froze here on Facebook. So, and it was across the.
Is it going up now though?
Yeah, everything's fine now as far as I can tell. But it did freeze for about 20 seconds or so. Ellie says she got a black screen. She wants to know what other crafting do you do?
I don't know. What other kind of crafting do I do?
Makes me crazy. Chris Anderson, you're the next one.
Okay, remind me of that because I'm kind of got my hands full here. Perfect. Put that down. Let me get this done, and then we'll draw a winner, and then we will turn out the lights, and we will leave you in the dark with our glow-in-the-dark skeletons. And I will assemble all of this after the live, and I will post a picture of it.
It'll be fun.
On my page tomorrow. I'll put it on Craft Around the Clock and on Raincross Farms Makery. Love it. I told you where you can get the supplies. Just when you type in the word skeleton, you get a link. Follow that link to product info, and you'll get info about the chalk supplies that I'm using, as well as the wooden cutouts that I'm using. Okay, so I've got those done. And I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to pull 2 names. So I will contact these 2 people on their messenger after, oh wait, who did I not get in here? Who was that last name? Chris?
Chris Anderson.
Okay, so let's get that in there. And so our first winner, Sharon Staten. Sharon Staten, I will be reaching out to you by messenger and getting some more information. And our other winner is Ellie Prince. Ellie Prince, you are our second winner. So be looking for a message from me. And Bill is going to turn off. He's going to turn off the overhead lights, and you're going to have to get that backlight there too. So take a look at this. I can't really hold it up because these aren't glued down. He's going to get that. And I'm going to turn this off. You're going to have to turn that one off too. Okay. Are we ready? Ooh, oh, light board. Okay, so there is our glow-in-the-dark skeletons. Aren't they cute?
It's not showing up at all on the
it's not showing up on YouTube?
But it is on the
okay, well, YouTube, you come over on Facebook, take a look at it. I'll post a picture. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy your next crafter, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.